Welcome into this Hoosier Sports Night update. I'm Emily Habbel. Coming off of 2 straight losses away from home to ranked opponents, the Hoosiers return to Assembly Hall to take on the TCU Horned Frogs. Jim Christian, the first-year head coach of the Frogs, brought his team to Bloomington on a 6-game winning streak, which included victories at Colorado and against Wichita State. Christian and Crean also having a long-standing relationship as they coached together at Western Kentucky. The TCU coach was also in Crean's wedding party. Personal relationships aside, the Hoosiers were looking to get back over 500 at 5-4. Let's get to the highlight. Wednesday night basketball at Assembly Hall found the Hoosiers up against the TCU Horned Frogs. Both teams struggling early in the first quarter, but Dumas connects from the outside on the ground. That would be 1 of 3 from the outside tonight for Dumas. More opportunities for the Hoosiers from behind the arc. Freshman Matt Roth connecting. He would score 5 points on the night. The Hoosiers ahead 2, but the Frogs are returning. They'll get a chance this time connecting for 3, giving them the 1-point lead. And this time Jason Eby parting the seas that was the Hoosier defense. He would give the Horned Frogs the 1-point lead. But wait, Malik Story, the Hoosiers at the buzzer, ring it up, write it up. Hoosiers go into halftime with a 27-23 lead over the Horned Frogs, and it looked like a completely different team here in the second half. Pritchard up and in with the dunk to start things off for the Hoosiers. They lead now by 6, and if you want a defense, you'll see plenty of it here. We go in with the layup for Daniel Moore. Hoosiers leading by 8. Dumas, more magic. He's stealing, nobody in the backcourt, up with the easy layup, making it look easy, and you'll see a whole lot more of Dumas here in the second half. Pritchard with the rebound, passing it out to finding Dumas. Outside, magic from behind the arc. Hoosiers leading by 16 points, and you knew it was coming. The dunk, Hoosiers winning 66-56. Let's send it to Assembly Hall where Ronan O'Shea has more.
9 games in, and the Hoosiers have never looked better. Returning home after 2 straight losses to ranked opponents, IU showed that they have learned from their mistakes, rallying to a 66-56 win over TCU Wednesday night at Assembly Hall.
It's a lot of fun to coach these guys because they really do want to learn. And you know, I get angry, I get upset, but that's part of them learning and us helping make sure that they're creating expectations for themselves. But when we put something new in them and they want to learn it, they're learning the game, and that's a lot of fun to coach guys like that.
And it's not hard to see why. Devin Dumas paced 3 Hoosiers in double figures with 20 points, but once again it was the play of the Big Ten's top freshman who ignited the Hoosiers, as Tom Pritchard secured his 3rd career double-double with 15 points and 11 rebounds.
Well, I think it's a combination of rebounding his own misses, which is okay. You know, at least somebody else is not getting them. And he was very aggressive. He rose to the occasion today. And sometimes in practice, you know, we're trying to coach him as hard as anybody else, and it's not like he has a tremendous amount of competition for minutes right now. He knows we need him on the floor. We want him on the floor, but we don't want him to just be a good player. We want him to be a great player, and he's on the road to that.
I just got position on guys and wedged him on the weak side, and just used my lower strength to grab rebounds. And I know I had to kick out to Devin, just grab rebounds and find open guys.
Now, while the Hoosiers scored nearly half of their 66 points inside the paint, perhaps the most pivotal basket of the game came out here near half court when Malik Story's buzzer-beating 3 at the end of the first half set the tone for the rest of the Hoosiers' win.
At that time, I was just thinking about the time. I just wanted to get the ball off. So when I was there, I didn't know where I was on the court. I just shot the ball and just went in, so I'm glad that happened.
With the win, the Hoosiers remain a perfect 4-0 at Assembly Hall. Up next, a trip to Rupp Arena in Kentucky to face the rival Wildcats. At Assembly Hall, I'm Ronan O'Shea, Hoosier Sports Night.
Thanks, Ronan. Well, Devin Dumas led the way for the Hoosiers, tallying 20 points and chipping in 2 assists and 3 steals. Tom Pritchard continued to emerge as one of the Big Ten's best freshmen by recording his 3rd double-double of the season with 15 points and 11 boards. Zvonko Buljan, a former teammate of Dumas at Vincennes, led the way with 19 points and 8 rebounds for TCU. The Hoosiers still struggled in the turnover department as they committed 22, but forced 25 by the Horned Frogs. For more, let's send it back out to Assembly Hall with Casey Richards.
Attendance at Assembly Hall may be down this year. After all, tonight's crowd was only 13,129, but there is no question that playing in this environment certainly gives Indiana the energy and emotion to compete.
It was awesome. This crowd support and the energy inside the building, it was tremendous. And our guys fed off of that. I thought they played with great energy.
It makes us thrive more to help each other. I feel like the crowd gave us a little boost tonight.
And I thought in the second half we lost our composure, which you can't do. And obviously it's a credit to this building. It's a tough environment to play in.
Now another time where the Hoosiers were able to capitalize off energy was right before time expired in the second half as Malik Story knocked down a deep three-pointer from right about here to put the Hoosiers up by 4. This sent them into the locker room on a high note and undoubtedly set the tone for the second half.
I just wanted to get the ball off. So when I was there, I didn't know where I was on the court. I just shot the ball and just went in, so I'm glad that happened.
They were buzzing when they got to the locker room because, I mean, it's momentum. And to get that shot and have the electricity of the crowd take off the way that it did when they were running into the locker room, you can ask them, but I think they were really buzzing with it. They were excited.
On Saturday, the Hoosiers will have to get their energy from somewhere other than the crowd as they travel to one of the most hostile environments in the nation, Rupp Arena, to take on rival Kentucky. Reporting from Assembly Hall, I'm Casey Richards, Hoosier Sports Night.
Thanks, Casey. And thank you so much for watching this edition of Hoosier Sports Night. That's all the time we've got for now, but keep checking on iustv.com because the Hoosiers are going to take on rival Kentucky this Saturday. Good luck with finals, and I'll see you next time.